It's books over boys. Are you ready, Bookish Babes?
Hey Book Babes, it's Books Over Boys. I'm Meg.
I'm Mai.
And we're back for a three-peat. Whoop, whoop,
Whoop,
whoop.
whoop.
Episode 3.
Listen, you guys, if you've been keeping up, then you know that we are talking about the Imperfectly Perfect series by our girl Neva Altaj.
Whoop, whoop.
Okay, I'm
Shout
gonna
out
call her
to
Neves. And let's just say that we've been saying it's an 11-book series. Technically, it's a 12-book series. Neves posted on her social media a while back that there will be a 12th book. She's not released the name of who the FMC and the MMC will be. I'd also just like to say, in addition to that, that if you recall, Roman and Nina, not only did they get married, not only were they expecting, they do have a child. And I'm just going to throw it out there. They have a daughter. And there is already a book out called Beautiful Beast. And it is the first book in the Perfectly Imperfect spin-off series about the Mafia legacy. So Neves, correct me if I'm wrong if you're listening, but that sounds like you are doing a next generation series, and I'm here for it. But baby, do not make me wait. I mean, you're gonna do what you want, but like,
wait, we have
please?
no say, no
okay,
authority.
but come on, I don't want to have to wait till like next year for the next one. Come on, give me something.
Yeah, for real.
Give me something. Because when did this come out? This came out in July of last year, and there hasn't been another one since.
Shoot, yeah, I wonder why.
Like, no, come on. I'm waiting on book 10.
Well, if she's working on, if this Imperfectly Imperfect isn't finished and she's working on book 12, then I guess that makes sense.
We're not going to give excuses, though.
Neves, you're good in my book. Take your time.
You're doing the damn thing.
You are. You fed us. There's 11 books, sis.
Okay.
You're feeding us.
Book 11 comes out in July. We don't know when book 12 is going to come out.
I wonder, do we know who the main characters are yet or no?
For book 11?
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
But you know?
I'm well aware.
Oh, okay.
100%. I've been waiting on this story.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Answer this. I'm
not telling you anything.
Okay. Anyway.
But have you come across the name if you're on book 5? Possibly.
Okay. All right. I'll take that. I think that's where I'm at. Yeah.
Yeah. So go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Today's episode is on book 3 of the Perfectly Perfect series called Hidden Truths. And we are following Sergei, depending on how you pronounce that.
Sergei.
We're probably going to be going back and forth between Sergei. In the audiobook, yes, mans are mans. The audiobook does say...
How many men do we have?
A lot. It's why choose. Like, what? What do you mean? It's okay.
We always call...
Yeah, every book that I'm reading,
celebrity
husbands, and it's okay. And then we got a real one. It's okay.
Oh my god!
But every book that I read, the main male character becomes my husband of the book. That's just what it is, and that's just always what it's gonna be.
And
it's fine.
We got enough husbands to last
a lifetime. Yes, several lifetimes. Yes.
We have a date with a different husband every week,
and that's
for a year and not do a repeat.
And not have to repeat not one of them.
No, same outfit and all. No, I'm kidding.
Stop. Same outfit and all. It's crazy.
Have the same effect. Just kidding, baby. Love you.
I cannot.
With that ass. Oh my god.
So today we are following our man of the week, Sergei, and Angelina.
Yes.
And Sergei has been mentioned in book 1 and 2. We got to see
he's Roman's stepbrother.
Yes, he's Roman's stepbrother. We found that out in book 1. Book 2, we got the little unhingedness of him and what he likes to do and what he's capable of. And now book 3, it's all about learning about him and his backstory and finding out why he's unhinged and why he does what he does. And Angelina, we get a glimpse of her in book 2. So where do you want to start, Angelina?
Well, let's go first. Get into the trigger warnings.
Yes,
wanted to give a couple updates about trigger warnings. So first and foremost, we got some PTSD, and when I say some, we got a lot.
A lot of PTSD.
So there's a lot of PTSD because he is a broken hero, as it's in the title. But we'd also just like to call out that there is also trigger warning for rape. It doesn't actually physically occur, but it is threatened. And I also just want to call out too that one thing that I want to give credit to Neves for, just her foreshadowing in other books before she like gets to a topic, are just like when you get into character development, you kind of see hints and glimpses in previous books. But even in this book, for like a dark romance, like we've said it time and time again, that this is like a good entryway into dark romance. And with Neve's series, you're really going to get to see like so many different tropes, like to uncover like the things that you do like and the things that you don't like. Some parts can be like more graphic or violent, but like in regards to this book 3 in the series, the smutty level is definitely spicier than the past two. But the physical piece, sexual assault, doesn't occur at all, but it is just threatened. In 2 different chapters, or like 2 different segments really. And then the violence, it's heavy on the violence, but I will say it's not like as gruesome as what I'm accustomed to reading. So you are like a mafia book reading queen, and like you love the morally gray men tropes. This is gonna be like digestible.
Easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
Like you know how for those dark romance girlies and just those dark readers, you know, when you go from the psychopath serial killer, like the crazy, we're not even talking morally gray, it's just wrong, just batshit crazy, like would never cut it, like just no, stalker crazy level. And then you read something like this because you need to sometimes break that up, because sometimes that's just like okay girl,
like that was a little
stop.
Let me take it back a little bit, reel her in. This
will give you that like break, but also if it's like and maybe you read this and you're like, oh no, like you know what, let me calm down a little bit. If that's how you feel, book 4's for you. I got beef with book 4, but we'll go with that. And don't do Neves like that.
No, I don't got beef with Neves. I got beef with the book.
If you have beef with something she put out, then you got beef with her. And if you got beef with her, you got beef with me. Not really.
But we'll talk about that in the next. Why my beef is with.
Catch us next week for the tea and the scoop on that. I'm gonna take another sip of my water. I'm gonna control my.
While you're doing that, I will say, to piggyback off of what Mai was talking about, Neves does a great job of getting your toes wet and dipped into. Is that the right saying? Yeah, right. You're dipping your toes.
It's the hand gestures that you're saying.
Yeah, you're dipping your. This is a nice little way to get into dark romance, and each books get gradually closer, I guess, to, or not closer, but like a higher level of like, right?
I'd say some of them. Like, there's like, a couple books that are going to be darker.
From 1 to 3, though, they have gradually...
From 1 to 3, they've gradually increased
in, like, spice.
They're gonna call some of, like, the graphic... Or I don't want to call it... Some of the darkness and, like, the connections will kind of simmer down a little bit. But the thing is, the trigger warnings tell you. From the beginning. I'd say from what I know. We've got, like, 3 more books that come up that are going to be, like, this level or a little bit higher, like half a point higher on like the darkness level. Then you're gonna have some that are like just a step down. That are more like the Roman Nina, Hale, Bianca level, Luca Isabella, which we will get into next week.
Let's start with Angelina, and then we'll get into Sergei.
Alina, my girl queen. She is resilient. She is the strong FMC that we were looking for. Neves, you delivered. So we will give you a little bit of the tea on what happened. So there's this unhinged crazy man named Diego who has the audacity to unalive Angelina's father, and in order to not have fallout, because he was a part of the cartel.
Angelina's father led the Mexican cartel.
Was he So
I don't know if he was leading. I don't remember if
he was high up, but he was high ranking.
Yeah, he was high ranking. I want to say he was though.
I think he was. Yeah.
I think he was running.
Comment if I'm wrong.
He was high up.
Comment if I'm wrong, but I don't remember right now. But he was running things.
Yeah.
And he gets unalived by Diego, and Diego, to like not have this fallout and like just negative turmoil,
or like his men not, and Angelino's dad's men
retaliating and everything, not backing him if they didn't retaliate.
Diego,
he said he was going to marry Angelina. He's known for being ruthless. He's known for not treating women right.
Right.
Um,
He's sloppy, sweaty,
Disgusting,
stinky.
dirty looking. Just
Yeah.
so Nana Guadalupe, which is her
Mhm.
grandmother, comes to her because now she's like basically locked in her room, being told she's gonna be married and she's gonna be used to
And
fulfill
abused.
marital
Yeah.
duties. I hate saying that. And that this is gonna happen in a certain time. So Nana Guadalupe breaks into her room. Well, she's not breaking it, but like she's been the one feeding her and stuff. She's like, listen, there
gotta
is
get
a
ready.
shipment
Mhm.
going out. You are going to get on that truck because they always send a girl as like a gift.
Mhm.
And you are going to go find this person when you get into the U.S. and seek help. And like he will help you take care of you.
He helped your dad in the past. He'll take care of you. He'll get your papers and he'll get you established, get you money.
And you'll be out of
And you'll
Diego's
be out
clutches.
of Diego's.
And you'll be in a new country.
Knows, yeah.
Mhm.
If he goes into a new country, he's in someone else's territory.
Exactly. Anna Guadalupe cuts her hair. Now, the way the book describes it, she's kind of like malnourished looking. She looks
Yeah.
dirty because she hasn't like really been maintained and things. And so she gets on the truck, and this is the same truck that was intercepted in book 2 by Sergei
Yes.
and Mikhail. I can never say their names. Yes, Mikhail. So basically, she gets rescued off this truck. We know Sergei's a little crazy with the detonation skills.
Yeah. Heavy on the detonation skills.
Heavy. And Sergei has just like got this keen eye for this girl. Like he just feels protective of her. And she's now in his house.
Yeah. And he doesn't want anyone, because they were just supposed to rescue the girl and then send her off with the doctor and stuff like that. And instead Sergei is like, she's coming to my house. Like, you can bring the doctor to my house. I'm keeping her. I think he literally said, I'm keeping her. Like, I'm keeping her. So now we have Angelina. Now Angelina and Sergei's paths cross, and now we can talk about my man, Sergei.
My man.
I love
Sergei.
I knew from the moment I first, in book 1, when they briefly mentioned him, I was like, Sergei's going to be the one. Like, I know he's going to be my guy. And he is. This book was so good. It's just
the
something.
way this book started and explained what he'd been through, my heart cracked.
So you did read the prologue.
Okay, this time I did.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I did
This prologue.
And I read it first.
Good, yeah.
I didn't finish and then go back. I read it first.
Yeah. This one was... So this prologue was briefly about Sergei from before he got to the Bratva. And so what it was emails going back and forth between Felix, who is Sergei's handler, and the government. I don't remember what the guy's name was, but he was just high up in the government. He was running an operation. So what it was is pretty much as Sergei was one of like 5 or 6 teenagers. Or no, not teenagers, because I think they took them when they were around like 12, and they turned them into unalivers and secret assassins, I guess you can say. So they went through rigorous training, and the prologue is emails of Felix talking about Sergei and how like Sergei's this shy but great innocent kid. He's doing well in his trainings, but he's starting to develop like these things where he like shuts down, or like he's just disconnecting. And Felix is worried about him and is saying like, hey, we need to get Sergei out of here. He's doing too well with the training and his disconnecting from reality, and he's like a shell of a person now. And we see the emails from the other guy who's the leader of this whatever private, I guess it's like Black Ops or something. What is like mission, like a head of the mission or head of the experiment is saying like, no, he's fine, like it'll be fine. So Felix gets him out, whatever. And so now Sergei has these issues where he blacks out. And his reality is somewhat off from the everyday, regular me and my.
Me and my.
Regular degulars like us. And he loses his mind and he'll black out. And when he blacks out, people die.
Meetings don't get him.
That's what I don't understand, is how is Sergei in charge of anything? Because the meetings that he's had in this book alone, no one's ever came out of that meeting alive. Someone is dead.
Leave my man alone. But you know Roman is sick of his shit.
Is sick of his shit.
But let me tell you something. If you knew you had a meeting with a man that was unhinged,
why would
are you going to try and make him mad? Do you remember that that podcast where it was like when he said, "Is it wise for you to keep talking?" But all I'm going to say is there's a reputation that's known.
Yeah.
If you know you have this meeting with this man, who can
your...
get a little crazy.
Right. But, like, Sergei, no. There was at least one meeting I was looking like, all right, my guy. Like, we did.
In one of his final meetings, he didn't hurt anybody.
Because he grew. Angelina helped him grow. No, I'm all for it. Sergei, do what you got to do. I'm going to back you up. I'm going to back you up 110%. I'm just, I just got some questions. But I'm with it.
He's doing his job.
He's doing his job. You know what?
But you know what? I'm sorry. If he felt that way, that he had to do that to protect, maybe there's a reason.
Okay, all right.
Maybe not.
Sergei, he's in charge. Yeah, and
he's really crazy.
He is. He's really.
I'm trying to justify.
He's crazy.
He's crazy,
but in a good way. Like, he's a good crazy. He's not like Diego is like disturbed and crazy. Yeah. Like,
Diego's not morally gray. He's he's 100% wrong.
He's the devil.
I'm gonna say he's not the worst villain character that we have ever read.
Okay, fine.
But
for
wrong.
this series.
I don't care about this series.
Okay.
First off, I'm not calling nobody. We can call him treacherous.
Treacherous is crazy. No, but he's not, like, Sergei is morally gray, and, like, he's hurt. Like, could you imagine at 12 years old being taken and turned into this?
Never.
Yeah, but, like, I'm just, like, he's been through a lot.
He's been through a lot of things.
He's been, because I'm pretty sure they even, like, they took kids that really didn't have much love and support. Because, like, yes, this was this was Roman's stepbrother, but Sergei didn't grow up with the same family and the same bond that Roman.
They took kids that people wouldn't look for.
There it is. That's what I was looking for.
And that's horrible, horrible to say.
So it's like he's already been traumatized. And then he's thrown into this experiment where he's cut off from, like, normal situations, and he's taught to kill and taught that you can't trust anybody. You have to go into these, because they would go alone. Like, they would send them out at missions at 14 by themselves to go and just kill the target. And it was kill the target under any means necessary. So if that means taking out a whole group of people to get your one target, that's what you're doing. So,
and it also makes you, like, not trusting of certain situations, because you also don't know who your target is, what type of resources they have, and why.
If you're doing this, like, if this is your job, this could also be someone else's job. And what if you're their target?
That's why when Sergei has these moments where he blacks out, it's very dangerous to be around him. And the first time that it happened, he was throwing knives.
Yeah.
Like, first off, it's low-key dark. He's not really responding to Angelina. Like, he's in the moment. He's alive, but his eyes are withdrawn, and he's, like, not fully lucid, and you can just tell that something's going on. And Angelina, being Angelina, just has her quirky little personality showing, and she's just talking about random things. And this man proceeds to throw knives. And she told Felix about it the next day, and Felix was like, if you ever see him like that, you do not engage, you leave him alone. This happened to him when he was completing a mission, and they wanted her to be, like, Felix was, like, working on, like, the comms, and he was in the kitchen set up and, like, navigating the team. And when Sergei found out that Angelina was, like, sitting with Felix, like, actually, like, listened and saw what he did, he was mad that she saw, like, his darkness, and he blacked out like that again. And they were like, she needs to talk to him, and she had to talk to him through the comms to, like, calm him down. And she even witnessed him grab Felix.
Yeah, she's witnessed that.
He was, like, up against the wall. And Felix is, like, he was in a chokehold, and Felix isn't fighting him, just, like, calm. And she was able to help, and Felix, like, walked away and navigated out. But Felix even had to call Roman, like, whatever, we gotta keep her, because I don't know what it is about her, but, like, she really calmed Sergei down.
Yeah, she's the only one that can bring him back. I know you didn't watch Avengers, but the whole time that I was watching this,
I didn't watch the Avengers. Says who? Some best friend you are.
Maya, you did not.
Yes, I did.
Okay, so then you'll get my reference. Every time I read...
Wait, go ahead.
Every time I read, like, Angelina calming Sergei down, I just thought of, what's her... The Hawk and Romanoff. I think that's her name. When she calms the Hawk down and she'll be like, oh, the sun's getting real low, buddy. And, like, she'll touch his hand and he'll start to calm down. That's what I thought of every single time.
First off, I like Hawkeye because that's Jeremy Renner or whatever. He got run over by a snowmobile in that horrible accident.
Yes.
I know some things.
But
I love you 3000.
Wait, yeah. All right, you saw one movie. Good for you.
2, but who's counting?
Agent Romanoff. That's what it is, right? I think Agent. Whatever.
I don't
Scarlett
know.
Johansson.
I know who you're talking about.
Yeah. Scarlett Johansson. She'd be like to Hawk, the sun's getting real low, buddy. And then, like, she'd, like, touch his hand. And then, like, he would start to calm down.
They were cute together.
I thought of that every single time she was getting him out of his blackout. But
fun fact, love how the OG Avengers have matching tattoos.
No, I think that is cute.
I think that's so cute.
I think that's nice that they all have that going for them.
I want a matching tattoo with Ralph.
I have a matching tattoo with Nigel.
Isn't that cute? That really is cute. I like your tattoo.
Damn.
You guys' tattoo's super cute because you guys love the weekend.
Aw, so we have matching weekend tattoos.
I want Ralph to put my name across his forehead. Big, bold letters.
Could you imagine?
I'm just kidding, because when he listens to this, he's going to look at me. I can guarantee you he's going to look up at me or text me and be like, really?
Really? Too? Yeah, nice big one. Maya.
No.
So
Sorry.
Roman meets with Angelina and is like, hey, I'll do you a favor. We can make a deal, not a favor, because who the fuck, he's the fucking Pac-Han. He doesn't make a pecan. Pecan pie. He doesn't do favors. So he's like, we can make a deal. If you stay with Sergei, calm him down, keep his head, connected to his shoulders, I'll do something for you. And he was like, whatever you need done, I'll do it. And Angelina's like, I have my Nana Guadalupe who got me out, and I want her alive, and I want, to make sure she's alive and okay, and I want her out of Diego's clutches. Yeah, so he's like, all right, bet, got you. So Angelina, starts to get feelings for Sergei.
Because who can't fall in love with that
him.
man?
Yes. First off, can we just talk about it for a second? After they go out on, like, their first, like, event, like, I guess it was something for the Bratva or whatever, and Sergei and Angelina go get in the car, and Roman calls Sergei while they're, getting a little frisky.
Oh my god.
You like, ate that up? Yes. Yeah. I was like, Sergei, that man is crazy.
He loves him some Angelina.
Yeah, he does. He loves him some Angelina. Like, first off, how are you gonna answer the Pac-Han?
How are you not gonna answer?
Well, no, but I don't know what's worse. Him answering while he was doing what he was doing, or him not answering?
He didn't answer the first time.
No, yeah, he didn't answer. And then when he picked up, Roman was like, don't you ever not answer my call. And then he hears moaning, and he's like, are you fucking?
But I'm just like, what did you want him to do? Because if you don't answer, you're going to get in trouble. But if you do answer, now he's mad because he doesn't want to hear that.
Yeah.
But it's like, also, it could be life or death not answering the call.
You're right. Yeah.
And, like, also, Sergei definitely knows, like, yes, Roman's your brother, and he's going to protect you to an extent. But he's also teeter-tottering that line of Roman being sick of his shit.
No, yeah. And I think Sergei likes that.
He lives on that,
yeah. He lives off of, like, pissing him off. He does.
That's probably his, like, love language. And listen, I respect that. There's something about annoying your man.
Yeah.
Or, like, a close relative. That was funny. That was, like, such a Sergei moment.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, would you expect anything different?
No.
Not from him. No. Can we also just talk about how one of the most underrated characters is my girl, Mimi.
How do we not get into Mimi?
Let me tell you something about Mimi. Now, Mimi is in the she's in the Mastiff family. She's not an English Mastiff. She's not a Corso. Like she's not a Bull Mastiff, but she's something.
It starts with a B and ends with like an X. Burble. Yeah. It's pronounced, I don't know how to pronounce it, but yes.
Let me tell you something. My girl Mimi is trained on command and Russian, I believe it's Russian. Yeah. And she protects. So she will guard a door.
And protects and guard. Yeah, whatever he tells her.
She will follow, and she only listens to him.
Yeah.
And Mimi we'll get into what she does later, but Mimi, she's
She's
that
the
dog.
definition of fuck around and find out.
Let me say something. I love my dogs. I know my dogs will always protect me, but they are not on Mimi's level.
No, not even close.
And you know what? It's okay, because I don't, my sweet little Storm and Lund,
I couldn't see them be like, I couldn't even see them.
Don't piss London off. Storm's like gonna always be happy and smile, but like that switch can happen. London, don't piss her off. Like, she's not really gonna do anything, but like London's more observant. Like, Storm is my dog that'll get kidnapped. Someone will just walk up and be like, what a sweet, cute dog, and pick her up, and she's just giving you kisses and happy.
Yeah.
She likes being picked up.
Yeah.
London?
No, not so much.
She doesn't like being picked up. Like, she'll let me do it, or like Ralph, like, but if you try and pick her up, she's gonna jump back. Like, she's not gonna growl or show teeth, but she just genuinely doesn't like being picked up. She'd rather jump up on you and keep her legs on the floor. But for you to put your hands under her,
it's not happening.
She's gonna try and avoid it like the plague.
No, see, my dogs are for another story, another day.
When Gammy was a puppy and was like not even 10, 15 pounds, I would pick him up all the time. Now his heavy self, absolutely not.
Both my dogs are crackheads, but they are nowhere near.
How dare you call my sweet Fifi that?
Phoenix is a
sweet little lovable angel.
Phoenix is in the Mastiff family. So maybe her.
We love Mimi, Phoenix, but she is no Mimi.
Maybe her and Mimi have like, you know, they're
maybe
distant
they're
cousins. Yeah. So
twice removed.
Yeah. So maybe Phoenix might have a little Mimi in her.
Mimi, Fifi.
Yeah. But no, Mimi is the truth. Mimi is like the definition of a fuck around and find out dog. Because she was with all the shit. And she loves her some Sergei. She loves her some Angelina too. Because Angelina eventually starts taking her on walks and stuff like that. And she genuinely, like, even without Sergei having to tell her to guard Angelina. Because in the beginning, Angelina would, like, try and run away. And Sergei would have Mimi standing either in front of the door guarding it or, like, right next to her. And eventually, like, throughout the book, like, Mimi is just next to her without even having to, like
sleeping in the bed and everything.
Yeah, like, without even having to be told to watch her.
Tried to leave and you got herded by a
yeah, when they went on their very first walk. Yeah.
She tried it, and
she tried to run, and then Mimi was just hurting her. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
what's scarier? The man who saved your life or the dog
that's keeping you hostage?
Forcing you backwards.
Right. Like, what? Like, you ain't going nowhere.
And then, honestly, how can I say that? Because I don't know what's scarier.
I mean, if I knew the end goal and the end result of how it would end up, yeah, but, like, in the heat of I don't know. That's one of those things I guess you just gotta be
But then don't you also just feel like you've read so many books? I love seeing all those memes where it's like, don't worry, best friend. Although we've been kidnapped, I know what to do.
Yeah, that's exactly what that is.
Not that kidnapping is funny, because it's not at all. No. Obviously, we don't condone kidnapping. We are figuratively speaking here.
We condone consensual kidnapping. But I would want to hire someone to fake break into my house to see how my dogs would react.
I want to have someone do that too, but I have two genuine concerns. What kind of insurance do you have? Because if my dog bites you,
they would walk in with, like, the full-on suit.
But I need you to have the suit protect your no-no zone.
Your no-no zone is crazy.
Protect, like, your legs, your arms, and your neck. Yeah. Because there are two of them. Yeah. So if you fall,
that's your ass.
And it's like, my dogs they're golden doodles. They really are sweet dogs. But it's just like, if they are scared, and this is a new situation, they've never experienced this.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Like, they're used to being around strangers or, like, other people and animals.
But I feel like they would know the difference between, like, fun, like, you know.
They definitely have, because at night when I'm walking them, if I get startled, which doesn't happen that often.
Yeah, it does. Go off. Lie to the people if you want to. I'll let you know. She's a liar.
But, like, my neighbor was pet sitting and walking Storm, and this guy on a bike almost hit them, and Storm growled and tried to go after him. And poor Anthony got, like, a little rug burn from where the leash wrapped around because Storm was lunging.
So she was
But he, like, literally, like, the bike almost hit my dog and him.
Yeah.
Like,
and she wasn't happy.
No, Storm got startled and then she just got mad. Mm-hmm. And it's like, she's never done that before. But, like, if I'm walking her at night and, like, someone's on the same side of the street as me and, like, they're friendly, or like if they're like, if you can see their face,
Mhm.
she's totally fine. But it's like when they have on like the full hood and
Yeah.
like they're like just, I don't know, just staring, or just, it's kind of weird. Usually it's like if it's she's not gonna growl, but she just like looks at them, like her tail
Right,
goes
if you
from like
want to.
wagging, being
Yeah.
happy to like
on guard.
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
So-
I mean, I feel like my dogs would. I know like Phoenix definitely would, especially if like the kids are around, because like Corey takes Phoenix outside, and Phoenix will always make sure she's between like Corey and our gate, and like some guy walked by, and like Phoenix was like doing her business or whatever, and as soon as she saw the guy, she came and stood in front of Corey and just stood there and watched the guy walk. Yeah, and just watched the guy walk by. And once he was further down the block, Phoenix went back to go do it. So I definitely think like dogs know.
But it's like my dogs genuinely, I don't want you to just take a key and come into my house. Like, no, make it look like a break-in.
Yeah, and I want to do it 2 times. I want to do it while we're home and see how they react, and like feed off of like, oh my god, like what are you doing? I want to see how they'd react. And then also I want to see it like when we're not home, and like what would they do? Because dogs are also going to feed off of you.
So I'm just curious. I don't know.
Yeah. So.
And also, how much would something like that be?
That's what I was just about to say. So if you know anybody.
Yeah, but if it's like $1,000,
hell no.
I'm kind of good. But if we're under 500,
we're under 500.
I really want to try it.
I'll you to break into my house.
Yeah.
To get bit by my dogs.
Fake break-in.
Fake, yes, very much fake.
But you need to have like that suit
thingy. Yeah.
Yeah, because I want like you might get latched onto.
Yeah, you may possibly. It won't be as bad as like if Sergei and Mimi were, but yeah.
Yeah, sorry, we so got off topic there. But huge shout out to Mimi.
Yeah, that's all that was.
Inspiring us.
I was gonna say, it made me like think like, damn, like should I like restart training for Phoenix? Because Phoenix, once upon a time, she was pretty darn close. Because we did take her through training, and she was on that. I mean, she was on it, but I slacked off a lot. And then we got another dog, and I just really slacked off.
My dogs are so spoiled. My mom says that they don't even like the touching the floor. At my grandma's house, like, dogs aren't allowed on furniture. And I spent the night at my grandma's house for like 2 days. I had both the dogs with me. London, she doesn't care. But she lays with like her legs spread out and her arms. Yeah. Storm was like just whining, walking in circles.
Aw.
No, Half went to the car, and we kept like, when we travel with the dogs, we keep like an extra like comforter in the car, like a dog blanket. It's really our old comforter. He brought it inside and folded it in half and sat it on the floor. She walked over to it, moved them around some, and she threw herself down on the floor.
Like,
and my mom was like, that is ridiculous. She sleeps in my bed every night. She sleeps on the couch during nap time.
Because this is it for them. Like, we are their world, as it should be.
There's nothing my doodle babies can't want. Okay?
Right. Like,
they get pup cups.
Yep.
They love a good Starbies. They love some Ritas.
Yep.
And first off, shout out to Storm for enjoying Farina and cream of wheat. And I don't need people coming at me for what I feed my dogs. My dogs eat people food too. Obviously, they're not getting grapes. They're not getting onions. They're not getting garlic. But if I cook some chicken and they want a little piece, they're getting some. And I've decided, because I saw in the vet office, it was like when you have to go and like say goodbye to your fur baby, it's like every dog deserves a little bit of chocolate in their life so you can give them a Hershey kiss. And I'm just like,
stop. I don't even want to get on that
because
topic.
I
will
cry.
Really cry. I cry when I just think about like one day Phoenix is okay. We're just not even gonna go because then we'll just ugly cry.
I literally was in tears when I went to the vet because Storm is like nearly at her halfway point for her life expectancy. So like they're suggesting like just doing different kinds of blood work, and like knowing she had pancreatitis when she was like 1. Ralph and I just agreed like when she's at that point of halfway, we'll like just do blood work just to, if there's anything we need to know about, let's know now
so we can better prepare.
And like let's have like a baseline so if something does happen when she gets older, because we understand dogs get older, like we have something to like look back to. I literally was in tears, and we're supposed to go next week, and I might push the vet visit back because I just can't handle, and like seeing that she's like gray. She's getting gray hair. Like, I cannot imagine, like, my dog not being here. I'm actually crying.
I cannot right now.
Because it's like, I'm laughing because, like, I laugh through the pain. Like, oh my God, what am I going to do without my dogs? And, like, I calculate their lives backwards because it's like, They haven't been so many places. Like, they've only been from, like, Jersey to Florida. They haven't even been to Maine. They only went to the beach once last year. I can't. Oh, my God.
What is this show anymore?
Oh, my God. Well, sorry.
They haven't even been to Maine, and they only went to the beach once.
Well, excuse me for traveling with my fur babies.
I know, you're good. You're good. Your dogs are living.
But
Damn,
basically, I love my dogs.
yes. You can't find your... All right, go ahead.
Okay. So you know what? We've gotten a little bit off track, which is okay.
We got a whole crying session.
Hey.
No, seriously though.
I know you're not talking because you cry easily.
Yeah, I'm a crier.
So do I.
I'm a crier.
How many times have we cried during, like, Grace?
Yo, so many times. But, like, Grace can't even... Grace is meant to cry. Like,
do you have a heart if you didn't get teary-eyed?
Right. Like, do you even... Right. Thank you.
And by teary-eyed, I mean full blown out, mucus and all.
Yeah.
Ugly
Viola
crying.
Davis, ugly crying.
Viola? I thought it was funny.
Oh, it's not Viola? It could be Viola. Whatever. All I'm trying to get at is the snot dripping down your nose.
Mm-hmm.
I've been there several times. Yes. I was there yesterday.
Stop. I hate when I cry, though, and my husband will just look at me, especially if it's a TV show. He's like, I don't know, like, if you want me to remind you that this is just a show, or this is just a movie, it's not, like, not real, or, like, if you want me to hold you right now.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, don't say that. Just give me a hug.
Right.
Or, like, just don't be around me.
Yeah. Because one thing I'm going to do, I'm going to cry.
But he literally looks at me, like, genuinely, like, it goes through, like, concern to confusion to, like, are you fucking serious? To, like, trying to not laugh. To then, like, oh my God, babe, you okay? But, okay, so basically, what we're going to do is we are going to get into the plot because, you know, every good book has a great plot.
Yes.
So.
And a little bit of a twisty twist.
It's a twisty twist. So I'll start the first half, and then you kind of wrap her up.
Okay.
So, G and Angelina, they go out, and they're, like, in the mall. They're having a nice day. They're both in love with each other, but they haven't fully shared their feelings with each other. And my girl, Angelina, like, she's like, you know what? Let me use the bathroom. And she goes to the bathroom, and when she's there...
Bathroom. Go ahead.
Sorry. She's approached by this lady, and the lady looks familiar. Mm-hmm. Where did she see her? When she was out walking Mimi, there was, like, this lady who she could see through the residential area, through the trees, and it ends up being the same lady. Anywho, the lady approaches her and it's like, well, Diego's on the phone. So she takes the call from Diego, and Diego's like, you are going to come back to Mexico, to the compound, and you are going to marry me. And if you say no, I have 2 men right now trained on Sergei, and I will unalive him. And, like, just has nasty remarks about the decisions she's been making and, like, the life she's been living since she fled. So Angelina is just like, oh my God. But, you know, Sergei,
his life's on the line.
It's his life on the line. And it's basically like, you can come, or we'll take Sergei out, and then we will take you right now.
Anyway, yeah.
So she said she would do it. He gave her 24 hours, and she left the bathroom. He reins it in, and she goes out of the bathroom. And when she goes out of the bathroom, she looks past Sergei, and she sees these 2 unalivers that were hired men to take him out. And they leave together, and they get to enjoy a night of passionate fun.
Night of passionate fun.
I know, I sound like such an old person saying it like that. She's going to enjoy her last time with Sergei, because life as she knew it
was over.
I wasn't going to say over.
Oh.
Just was going to drastically change. She was
if you got to be laid up next to Diego for the rest of your life is over. It's done.
Never be my story.
It really couldn't, because I'd be like, do it. I bet. Like, I'd be like, take him out. Let me see. Let me see. I'm calling your bluff. Let me see.
And then if you're wrong,
y'all meant that shit. Damn. Here I come. Let me go get my bag.
So life had to be lost for the outcome to still be the same.
Cause I'm like, do it right now, Diego.
Bye,
Bet
Nigel.
you won't. Nigel be. See that? Poor Nigel. I be putting him in all kinds of situations. I'd be like, do it then. Cause either way, it's a lose-lose situation. Like, it's a lose for real, for real. And here's another thing. If my life is about to be miserable, Nigel, I hope you don't think you about to just go on and kick it and live a happy-go-lucky life. Do it, Diego. I dare you. I double dog dare you. Because, Yeah, so yep, it wouldn't be my story either.
Oh my God. If I had to live a miserable life, Ralph,
Yeah.
you don't have to be miserable.
Yeah, you do.
But you can't be happy.
So you gotta be miserable. Thank you.
Where's the in between?
No, there ain't no in between. Bitch, if I'm miserable, you miserable.
But for real, if I gotta be miserable, I'm not wishing miserableness on Ralph.
Yeah.
But you gotta give me a solid 6 months of being miserable. I need you to not be happy, but you can't be unmad.
Unmad.
You can't be unbothered.
No.
You
see?
can't. No.
That's why I said do it, Diego.
No.
I'm doubling down on that. I'm gonna just be like, do it. I dare you.
No.
But this is exactly why I read about this, and this isn't my life. Cause I would make all the wrong decisions. I would not survive in a Brava. Just wouldn't. I would not.
I wouldn't survive in any crime family.
I would not. No. I crack under pressure. I talk too much.
Can we just talk about, I'm not about to be tortured.
Right. No. You know. All you gotta do is like place a knife on the table. I'm telling it all. Like, I'm letting it. Look, homie down the street. He the one you need to go after. No, all you gotta do is put 2 hands and look me in the eyes. Look, let me tell you.
No.
No,
Some of
it's
these
not
books,
for me.
though, when
It's
people
not.
are being, and it's
not.
like, I'm looking at you like, I will not survive.
Yeah. No, like little for what, 2 episodes? Book 5? Hit, baby. I would have sang like a canary bird.
But I have nothing to tell. Like, I genuinely know nothing.
No.
You're gonna get your hands dirty.
I'm
gonna be in pain, crying, and miserable. Let's just not even go this
there.
route.
No, the way he got tortured.
And then it's just like, obviously, like, I can swim. That doesn't scare me. But being waterboarded, it's not funny. It's not funny. But just thinking, like, sometimes, like, have you ever been, like, in a pool or something, and it's like, your head is back, like, you're holding your breath, but you just think to yourself, like, dang, if I take a breath in, it's gonna be a lung full of water, it's over, but, like, you'd have to sit like that.
Yeah.
Like, drowning is scary.
But no, no. This is where it gets me. Because it's like, when you're waterboarded, you're dry. You're dressed.
What do you mean they tilt your head back?
But, like,
they put a rag over your
I
face.
know. But, like, this part, like, from your neck down, you're pretty much dry. You're not in a pool. It just makes it worse.
God.
That's all I was saying, is that, like,
that
my mind would be
itch.
so confused and so, like,
Your body.
No, it would not be for me.
Oh my, but it's not even funny. Like, I can't believe that, like,
no,
that's
really
a practice. That really happens. It's not funny.
It's really not.
Like,
I'm
really
laughing
not
to
funny.
not cry.
It's really not funny.
Oh,
It's really not funny. I would not make it
But
as
no, yeah,
being a
neither.
torturer.
I would not.
Or, like, having to, I don't know who does that, what branch. Maybe we shouldn't even be talking about this.
Yeah, let's get allegedly. No, not going there.
I'm not going
Moving
there.
on.
I don't know if that's still something that's
Practice? I don't even know if it was practice. Allegedly.
I don't know if it was practice. I don't even know if the
Heavy
U.S.
on-
had involvement in that.
Heavy on the alleged. Nothing.
I know
Please.
nothing.
Don't come here.
But what I do know is that does not sound fun from
No.
what I've read about from movies, whether that's been something they've done. That is not something I could handle.
I could not be in this Bratva world. I could not do
Not
it.
at
I
all.
could not survive. Oh, we didn't even mention Angelina's a book girly too.
She is.
Yeah, she's a book girly, so she's one
Mhm.
with us.
She read.
Oh yeah, because books got delivered. Felix, he brought them up to the room and was like, "What is she reading?" Yes, girl, we see you.
Yes. Felix was confused.
Not me. And the thing was, I was like, "Damn, I wonder what books they were."
I was wondering too.
Like, damn, what books are they?
I was curious. I would love to know.
Yeah, so Neves, if you know her TBR list, let a girl know.
But can we guess what they are? Because let me pull up the quote. Okay, so Sergei said that this is what he's quoting that Felix said to Angelina. He said he looked inside and found a bunch of paperbacks with naked men on the covers, and now he thinks you read porn. And she deadpans and says that it's mental porn.
Yeah.
And Sergei's like, should I be concerned? I'm like,
No,
calm
sir,
your
you
possessive self
benefit.
down.
Right. Like, yo,
I bet you
that's...
it's shifters. I
You
bet
think
you.
so?
Naked men, well, half naked men, sorry.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. It's just giving, like, alpha.
Yeah, I can see that for her. Yeah.
It's like, or else, I don't know.
Angelina gives me, she's like a shifter. She's more
Or
lovey-dovey.
mask talk. I could see her like as
You
a
think
mask
mask
talk
talker?
girly.
No, I don't think she gives mask talk. I think she's like girly, like romance, meet cutes with spice.
I feel like she likes spice, but I feel like she likes wild side. She done grew up in the park.
You're right. Yeah.
Anyway, so as you can see, it's been like this for over the past decade. Our friendship, like, and how we talk and communicate, like, we can go down rabbit holes
of different conversations.
But it makes sense, guys.
It does. I was trying to relate. I think this tangent was because I was just trying to relate to not being able to be in the Brava. Oh no, we moved past that. We are on book talk books. That's what we were talking about. Yes. Yeah. And Angelina being a bookish girly. And I definitely think she would listen to our podcast, I think.
She would. Let me take back mask talk. I love a good mask talk.
Yes.
I feel like she would really like the bikers dancing. And I feel like that's not mask talk.
You don't think so?
Like,
it's like
I'm
a
talking
subgenre.
about, but when I think mask talk, I think lights out. I think
of like thirst traps out the ass. Yeah. Which love. But
I feel like she would be like a gentler version. I don't think she would.
So she would be more into like the dancing bikers. Yes. Yeah. Shout out my boy Cycle. Okay, I'm just.
You're gonna shout us out, don't you?
No, I was shouting him out, but then you looked at me, so I stopped talking.
Oh, I'm with it. Shout him out.
No, and I hope you get better, my guy. Get better soon. We miss you on TikTok.
We 100,000%.
Yeah. Cycle Groover. Sorry. We miss you. And I hope you get better, but take your time. But we miss you. I miss you.
My favorite video by him will always be the garage door, the dirty bunny.
Yes. Yeah, she'd be a biker. Yeah, she'd be on that side of TikTok. I'm with you, girl.
And Sergei's crazy.
Yeah.
Like the unhinged. Like for you to be with a man like that, you're not this sweet little docile lady. No. You live life on the edge.
So what happens?
Oh my god, we didn't finish the damn plot.
No. So after their night of passion, the next day, Angelina asks like Sergei how long he's gonna be gone for, and Sergei's like, "Oh, I'm only gonna be gone. I'm leaving at 12. I'll be back around 2. I just have a quick meeting I gotta go to." So Angelina is like, "Okay, bye." She's acting kind of weird. Sergei's like, "Well, why are you acting so weird and so clingy?" And she's like, "No reason, nothing." And then he's leaving out of the house, and she says, "Bye. I'll see." What does she say? Like, "I'll miss you." Yeah, like, "Bye. I'll miss you." And he's like, "What are you talking? Like, I'm gonna be back in like an hour or 2." And she gives this really, really long hug, and Sergei gets this weird vibe from her. He starts driving, and while he's on his way to the meeting, Angelina writes a note, and she hops in the car, and she goes back to Diego. Halfway through the meeting, Sergei is just like, "You know what? There's just this weird feeling. I need to go." Cuts the meeting short, goes home, and he finds the note.
He found out about the note because of Felix and Roman being in the house.
Yeah. Felix was there, has the note. Sergei sees it and
loses his ever-beloved mind.
Yeah, and blacks the fuck out.
Because basically Angelina said, she needs to leave move on and like not stay captive with him and get away. Angelina basically said what she needed to say he wouldn't suspect and to not intentionally hurt him.
Intentionally hurt him enough where he's not going to come looking for her. Because Diego told her if he crosses the border, if Sergei crosses the border, he will be killed on sight, pretty much. So she writes a note to hurt him enough where he won't come looking for her. And she basically says like she said she can't be with a monster. And she needs to move on with her life and not get away from the Brava and stuff like that. So Sergei doesn't take that well.
No, Sergei loses his ever-beloved mind. And and
I think it was like a 3-day.
3 days of destroyed his place.
Yeah, 3 days.
He hulked it.
Yeah, he hulked it. Yeah, for real. 3 days of blackout. So while he's blacked out, Angelina is back in the hands of Diego. Diego tries when she first gets back. Diego summons her. There it is. And Angelina had said that she heard rumors that Diego doesn't mess with women on their period, and so she cuts her arm and she makes it seem like, you know, she's on her period, so that way he doesn't try to sexually assault her. And
he lost his mind when he saw her stained panties.
Yeah, and
screamed for her to exit.
Yeah, and smacked her. I'm pretty sure he hit her.
Maybe, I think he did. And he told her he would be taking her on their wedding day.
Yeah, in front of everyone, regardless if she was on her period or not. So the wedding. Oh, so then back with Sergei, after he finally comes back, Felix asked him, like, hey, was, you know, she acting any different? Angelina, was she being different? Was she being weird right before she left? Like, you know, this isn't Angelina. Like, and Sergei was like, well, you know, she did spend a lot of time in the bathroom. And when she came out, like, she was starting to get weird. So Felix went and looked at the CCTV and he saw Angelina come. When she went in the bathroom, he saw her come out and saw her look behind Sergei. And there was the two unalivers there, and he connected it back to Diego, found out that Angelina was in Mexico and her wedding would be like in a day or so. And so he
told Sergei this as if Sergei wasn't about to run to his car and be ready to go on notice. So Sergei,
no
type of backup,
nothing. Sergei gets in his car. He had backup. He has Mimi. Mimi's going too. Don't forget about our old girl Mimi. Him and Mimi get in the car. Felix is like, I'm coming too. And Sergei's like, no, you're not. No, you're not. Whatever. They argue, but then he comes. And they get over the border. What do we know that Sergei loves to do? He loves blowing things up. And what did he have with him in that car? All the C4 in the world. All the C4. And Felix is like, what? You drove me not only across the border with C4, but like you could have hit a bump and like we would have went, you know, we would have got blown up. And so they get to the wedding.
And Nana Guadalupe told our girl Angelina it's her wedding day. She's in her dress. She's about to walk. She's already walked in before like this wedding's happening, before the ceremony. And Angelina's not really paying any attention to that. Like, she's just zoned in on what she's about to have to do because she's not being taken in front of all these people.
Yeah. So she's trying to figure out a way to like get out of the situation because she doesn't want to be abused in front of all these
people. So as soon as she's like being pushed towards with the guards towards where Diego's nasty little behind is, things start popping off. And who comes to the rescue? The person she sees first is her girl Mimi.
Mimi, right?
Taking charge. And Nini,
on the front line.
Let me tell you something. Nini got Diego together and sent him back home.
Nini, what is she? She was biting, tearing at him.
She took out his throat or something.
Yeah, like his neck. Bit his neck off. Yeah.
But Mimi.
But Mimi was, she did the damn thing. And tore him the fuck up. And not only him, but all his men. And Sergei was there shooting pow, pow, pow. Nana Guadalupe got in a few rounds.
She's crazy. Love her.
I love, Guadalupe. She's
that lady.
She was with it. Felix was in there, and they just destroyed. They went in there,
destroyed things. Let me tell you something. Sergei got his woman.
Yeah,
now
did.
They're outside.
Oh yeah,
Felix.
Mind you, all this disruption is going on.
All this disruption has happened.
Oh, has happened. Yes.
To their knowledge, everyone that they could think of is gone. Felix has himself, Mimi, and Nana Guadalupe in the car. And Sergei loves some Sergei. Thinks now is the time to propose to Angelina.
Right next to a dead body. I'm pretty sure she had to walk over a dead body to get to Sergei.
Let me tell you all the ways. Sergei, I love you. Thanks that you know where it's a no for me.
It's a hell yeah for me.
It's a very Sergei thing to do. But she's been traumatized. She's in the wedding dress that she was forced to wear. It's not even an outfit she likes, that she has a positive association with.
But it's also a positive association because her man came and got her and killed all these people for her.
Diego put her in that dress with the expectations to force her to consummate a marriage.
But Sergei came and saved the day.
And she's still in this. It was very Sergei. Exactly. And she even says after that you really know how to pick the time and place, big guy. Yeah. And it's just like, then you got Felix rolling down the window and yelling out like it's time to go.
Like, we can wrap this the fuck up.
Every
You just sent off fireworks. Right, pretty much.
Sergei did what he did best.
Yes, blew it up.
Right, and lit the sky up, blowing a big arrow pointing down, alerting people to where you are.
Yes.
It is time to go.
Yeah, and he probably has the cartel probably has the cop on their payroll. Probably has, so they're gonna get there as fast as they possibly can, and you need to
just
cross
in
the middle
border
of it
back.
on your knees.
But
and you gotta cross the border back. Yeah.
So that was crazy. But let me tell you how the story ends, because baby, we ate that up.
I did. I loved it.
Not only do Felix and Nana Guadalupe have this little connection, they're walking Mimi together.
Yeah, they start.
Felix moves out, and he and Nana Guadalupe, they are a couple. They are together, honey. And I'm just going to throw this little teaser out. This is not the last you see of their little relationship.
Oh, really?
You might get little splishes and splashes in the future. Not like a whole storyline or anything.
But
just
oh, that's cute. Okay. Yeah, because I like them together. I like how they even add the side characters in, because you even got like Igor, the cook. He was in the second one.
Oh my God.
So I like how she even brings the side characters back too.
Yeah, and it just shows you too, just like the strength of her writing style
to even put them in there.
And it also, like, you never know when these people will come back. So then,
true.
This leads us into Felix isn't in the room yet. It is Sergei and Angelina. He's watching TV, and there's a fire, and he's like, "There's only one person I know that could do that.
That can make a fire this way, the way the fire happened."
Someone who was in the program that he was in. And Felix comes in. He sees the TV, and he says, "I'm gonna fucking kill him." He promised he would stay low. Does this look like staying low to you? And Sergei's like, "You knew Az was alive?" And Felix like, "Knew? How exactly did you think he managed to disappear and stay under the government's radar?" So then what I liked was that every time Sergei mentioned other people, he said nobody knew Az's real name. And he says to Felix, "Well, do you know his real name?" And he was like, "Of course I do." And Sergei was like, "Well, what is it?" And Felix is like, "Wouldn't you like to know?" And no. But don't worry, all of our Book Babe readers, we are going to do some standalones.
Yes.
We're going to do some duets. We're going to do some trilogies. We're going to try to refrain from doing super long series all the time. And like, it could be if we read like a really, really good series that's long, maybe we just do like a overview or summary of like.
But I feel like this one, it's interconnected, and it's also, so it's like we had to break it down.
But this is also our first
series
that we're doing.
Go easy on it.
Yeah, so go easy on us, but just don't feel like you have to read everything. You have to keep up.
Yeah.
And don't feel like every single book we're going to do is going to be smutty. It's going to be spicy. It's going to be dark romance. Yeah. We read literally everything. You're going to get some thrillers. You're going to get some...
Like, I love a good twisty thriller.
Yes. You're going to get some, I don't want to say sci-fi, but you're going to get some like mystery. You're going to get some spice. You're going to get some smut. You're going to get some dark romance.
Yeah.
You're going to get some shifters. You're going to get a mix of everything.
And we'll even do books that we end up DNFing, like still talking about them on here. But no, we're definitely going to try and just mix it up, do a whole bunch of other things. And we do want to take recommendations and talk about those too. So we'll probably hold off on series for a little bit, just because this one is so long. Do a couple of standalones before we jump back into a series. But yeah, so it'll be something for everybody.
Absolutely. And you can always drop a message. Send us some suggestions. If you are an author, we love supporting local authors. We love supporting indie authors and reading from different platforms. Yeah. So suggest it all. And we will catch you next time week with book 4, which is all about Luca and Isabella's story.
Make sure you guys follow us on TikTok at It's Books Over Boys. Follow us on Instagram at It's Books Over Boys. And you can also send us an email at itsbooksoverboyspod@gmail.com.
Yes.
Yeah, let us know how you feel.
All right, Book Babes, have a good one.
Bye.
It's Books Over Boys.